Good evening and welcome to the Vernon Township Supervisors reorganizational meeting for January 3rd, 2022. Start the meeting with prayer and salute the flag. And Supervisor Stone can lead us in prayer.
Bow our heads. Dear Lord, please bless this meeting. Bless the Board of Supervisors so that they can make wise decisions. Bless our community. And please, Lord, give us good graces for 2022 so we may have a prosperous and joyous new year. Amen.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Dave. Roll call.
Maloney,
Here.
Snyder,
Here.
Smith,
Here.
Wagner,
Here.
Stone.
Here. Okay, have elected officers, chairman nominations. Any nominations for chairman?
I'll nominate John Maloney.
Motion?
I'll second that.
Motion and a second. Roll call, Rob?
Maloney,
Abstain?
Snyder,
Yes.
Smith,
Yes.
Wagner,
No.
Stone.
Yes.
All right. Move on, vice chairman nominations. Nomination for vice chairman?
I'll nominate Fritz.
John second.
I have a nomination in a second. Roll call, Rob?
Maloney,
Yes.
Snyder,
Abstain.
Smith,
Yes.
Wagner,
Yes.
Stone.
Yes.
All right. Thank you. So we're not changing much. That's cool. This time, we do the appointments. Motion to make the following appointments. Secretary Treasurer Amy Stedman. Code Enforcement Officer for Building and Fire, CCI. Code Enforcement Officer for Fire Codes, current fire chiefs. And the road foreman, Bud Minsky. Senior Operator Scott Walters. Sewage Enforcement Officer Michael Rinkovich. Backup Sewage Enforcement Officer Pete Momchenko. Trust Bank for Pensions, First National Trust Company. Township Engineer Ashley Porter, Porter Consulting Engineers. Consulting Engineer Mark Corey and Dice Almy, Consulting Engineers, and HRG as Traffic Engineer. Township Solicitor Jeff Millen, Schaefer Law Firm, and Township EMA Robert Gordat. Motion for those?
Make a motion to accept those as listed?
Yes, Fritz. Are you putting in a motion?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
The motion?
Accept as listed there on our agenda.
Correct. Do you have a motion?
I'll second it.
Motion and second. All in
Discussion?
discussion?
I would like to see Mr. Zarembinski retain his roadmaster. I know the general consensus on the board is something other than that, but I have to make that statement.
All right. Thank you, Gary. I have a motion.
Yes.
And second. Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
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 One abstain?
Aye.
One abstention. CDLC COG delegate. You're currently doing that, correct, Fritz?
Yeah, I have for the last, I think, 4 years, yeah.
Okay. And I make a motion to name you as the delegate again.
Second?
There's a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone abstain? Thank you. Doing a good job, Fritz, thank you.
Thank you.
Motion to name the rest of the Board of Supervisors, Township Manager, and Secretary as alternate delegates to the COG.
I'll make that motion.
The motion,
Second.
second, all in favor?
Aye.
Anyone abstain?
Aye.
Thank you. Got you, Fritz.
Yeah.
All right, moving right along, board appointments. Motion to make the following appointments. Planning Commission, 4-year term. James Rhodes and Chad Kaltenbaugh. Sanitary Authority, 5-year term. Jim Martin and Greg Latta. Water Authority Board, 5-year term. Robert Horvath. Zoning Hearing Board, Robert Franklin and Dean Fair. Code Enforcement Appeal Board, 3 annual appointments, Mark Gilday, Ashley Porter, and Mark Corey. Vacancy Board, Greg Latta.
I'll make that motion for those appointments.
Have a motion?
I'll second.
Second?
Motion and a second, thank you, Fritz. And Greg. All in favor? Aye. Anyone not in favor? Thank you. Depositories, motion to set Mercer County State Bank, First National Bank, PNC Bank, and Marquette Savings Bank as depositories for the following accounts: General, State, Streetlight, Kertown, LST, Capital Improvements, Grant, and Escrow accounts. Have a motion?
So moved.
Motion?
Second.
Any second? All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone not in favor? Thank you. Treasurer's bond, motion to set the treasurer's bond at $450,000.
So moved.
Motion, second, a second. Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone not in favor? State and local convention. Motion to grant the supervisors, manager, and secretary authorization to attend the 2022 PA State Association Township Supervisors Convention in Hershey, including the early session on Sunday.
So moved.
Motion,
Second.
second.
Second?
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone not in favor? Thank you. Motion to grant the supervisors, manager, road foreman, tax collector, auditor, and secretary authorization to attend the spring and fall county PA State Tax Collectors Association and the PA Association of Municipal Administrators Convention.
I'll make the motion.
Motion?
Second.
Second. Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone not in favor? Thank you. Motions to reimburse expenses, lodging, meals, and mileage while attending the conventions.
I'll make a motion.
Have the motion?
Second.
And a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anyone not in favor? Thank you. Motion to nominate a voting delegate for the township at the state convention.
So I'll make the motion.
So moved.
Motion and a second. Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Who is it? Do we need to do that, Robert?
Yeah, you should name somebody. I've been doing it.
I put a name in there, really.
I
Yeah.
was just thinking that when
Who's going?
who else going this year?
I'll be going for sure.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
I think a lot.
Okay. Let's start over then. We have a motion to nominate Rob Horvat as voting delegate for the township at the state convention.
Okay, I get the motion.
Motion,
I will second
and a
that.
second. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone not in favor? Thank you. Motion to nominate an alternate voting delegate. If you need to know who else won.
I'm planning on going, but with my wife's illness, I can't guarantee it.
I'll make a motion that we give it to Dave Stone and any other supervisor that goes.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. So, Gary makes a motion.
I'll second.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Abstain.
Thank you. Anyone not in favor? All right, thank you. Committee appointments. Motion to appoint 3 to sit on the pension plan committee. Snyder, Horvat, and Dedman. That's Fritz Snyder, Rob Horvat, and Amy are supervisor, manager, and secretary. Motion?
I'll make it.
Have a motion?
Second.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Anyone not? Thank you. Pension plan. Motion to appoint Robert Horvat, chief executive to the township's pension plans.
I'll make that motion.
Have a motion?
Second.
Okay. Motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
You are not in favor? Thank you. Mileage rate. Motion to set the mileage reimbursement rate to coincide with the IRS amounts, which is currently 58.5 cents. Motion?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone not in favor? Thank you. All right, that's gets us to adjourn.
I move to adjourn.
Thank you, Gary.
Second.
Motion to adjourn in second. All in favor? Meeting adjourned. Reorganization meeting. Anyone? Break room?
No, I'm good. That
Okay.
was what, 10 minutes?
One adjourned.
That's fast, I think I've ever been through that.
It is.
We used to do it individually.
Let's roll. Good evening. Welcome back to the Vernon Township Supervisors monthly meeting, January 3rd, 2022. Good roll call, Rob?
Maloney,
Here.
Stone,
Here.
Smith,
Here.
Wagner,
Here.
Snyder.
Here.
Thank you. Any citizen comments this evening? Thank you. Approval of minutes for the December 16th year-end meeting.
I'll make a motion to approve that.
Have a motion?
Second.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
I'm going to abstain because I wasn't at the meeting.
Okay, thank you, Dave. Finances, motion to direct the treasurer to issue checks to the approved vouchers due for payment.
So moved.
Motion,
Second.
Second.
thank you.
I had a question, Don. You're on a second, right? Under the police, there's $1,200 for truck 21 winter tire rims, and then down under the road department, there's like almost $1,600 for truck 21 winter tires.
Right.
Is that like a typo? Does that one belong down below?
The,
You follow what I'm saying?
$1,200
This is what I'm looking at.
the $1,200 does not belong under the police, that belongs under the road. And that was,
You're right, that's what
that was for
Okay.
rims. And the other one is for
Okay.
tires. And
Yeah,
that was a
that's
good
what
catch.
I
We had
figured they
actually,
were together. Right, okay.
correct, yeah, that was just put in the wrong.
Yeah, that's what I figured. It was a typo.
Yep, good catch
Miss
there.
spot.
Yep, good catch. Thank you.
Okay.
Um,
You have a second.
So I had a motion and a second, okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone object? Thank you. Motion to ratify payroll for the employees from December 5th, 2021 through January 1st, 2022, and the supervisor's pay.
So moved.
Motion,
Second.
second. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone not in favor? Thank you. Correspondence, Ron?
None at this time.
Thank you. Moving right into the reports. Police report. Chief Randy Dutzel.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and good evening, everyone. What I have tonight is a report for the Vernon Township Police Department for the month of December 2021. Also, in the other column is yearly stats as well. But I'm not going to take the time to read through all the calls with you folks. They're on the back of the report. Anyway, for the month of December, we answered 146 calls for service, bringing a yearly total of 1,849 calls. We had 14 traffic accidents in the month of December with a yearly total of 147. We had 5 traffic stops for various violations, 2 traffic citations were issued, and 3 warnings were issued. We also had 2 criminal citations issued in the month of December. We assisted a citizen on 1 occasion. We had 2 ordinance violations with warnings being issued. We attended 7 court hearings at District Court Route 19 here at District Judge Lincoln Zillhaber's court, and those were all criminal hearings. There was no traffic hearings. Traveled a total of 1,694 miles patrolling Vernon Township in the month of December, with a total for the year of 31,573 miles put on our cruisers. A couple things for the month. Every month I want to say it again because the scams this time of year seem to be prevalent. So what it is again, folks, you get anything that sounds too good to be true, you won some money, you got this great contest, but you didn't enter a contest. If you think there's something isn't right, please call us. We'd be glad to look into it for you. Again, vehicles, if they're sitting outside in your yard, driveway at night, if they're not locked, people are going through, trying the doors. If they can get in them, they're at the very least rooting through your papers, whatever in the car. If you have anything in there of any value, it's turning up missing. So please watch for that. And last but not least, the schools are running again, the buses are back in. Please try to watch that. Today I was down on 322, and it's still, folks, you got to remember, if that bus is stopped and there's no divider, you still have to stop both directions. I saw a couple of folks that they hit their brakes at the last minute. I think they saw me sitting there, but you really do have to come to a complete stop. We got to watch our kids, they're our future, so please watch those kids, okay? And last but not least, the Vernon Township Police want to wish everybody a happy new year, great prosperous year, and hopefully everybody will have a good year. And that's my report.
Thank you, Chief.
Thank you.
Any questions for the chief?
The school bus thing really bothers me because I got kids, well, my kids are grown, I got grandkids, and the problem with 322 is that road is so wide. Some people have television, they only see directly in front of them, they don't even see that bus over there. So they could be on fire and they wouldn't see it.
It's true.
And that is a problem because it's such a wide area. And, but it's still, you're right, you still have to stop.
That's it.
Anybody else? Thank you, Chief.
Thank you.
Next, we have our road report.
Thank you, Chairman Maloney. Good evening, Supervisors. Month of December, plowed and salted roads 5 days. We checked roads after storms on the 3rd, the 6th, the 7th, 13th, the 20th, and 27th. Day laying trees, we finished Carline, Woodside, Superior, Ontario, McClintock. We started down in West Vernon for a total of 6 days. Cleaned up trees and limbs on Danoon, Cotton, Putnam, Swamp Road, West Vernon, Middle, Keyword Hill, and Sportsman Roads. Ditch cleaning down at Roche Park, on Coleman, Cotton, West Vernon, Brown Hill, Woodside, and Keyword Hill roads. On the PennDOT Agility boom mowing, we did Armstrong Road for 3 days between Route 98 and Norrisville Road. We still have about a day to finish that section. Spread gravel, we ran a road planer on Sportsman, Putnam, Williams, Van Horn, and Keyword Hill roads. Repaired signs on Rogers Ferry Road, North Watson Run, and Park Lane. Changed the batteries and the red flashing B lights on top of the stop signs. December 8th, we had an accident down at the Little I. Traffic light mast arm got hit by a minivan. It shook the mast arm enough that it broke 2 light brackets. Bruce and Merleys had to repair it. Their equipment maintenance, truck 4 changed oil filter and greased and washed. Truck, that'd be truck 5 instead of truck 4 on this number 2 there. Rear brakes and brake alarm. Truck 15, left front brakes, caliper and rotor, molded the plow frame. Truck 20, the snow plow wires repaired. Truck 21, 6 new rims and winter tires. On the John Deere boom mower, replaced hydraulic hose and greased. John Deere backhoe is greased, the JCB backhoe is greased. That's all I have, sir.
All right. Thank you. Any questions?
No, the guys did a great job at daylight, especially on Caroline. Those people really know what they're doing. Great job. Thank you.
Anybody else? Thank you. You have a report for Ashley, or?
He said he wasn't going to be able to make it today. Just wanted to thank everybody for appointing him again. We are making progress on our ADA project out front, so things are moving smoothly there. So do about what he has to report.
Okay, thank you, Rob.
Yep.
So, Solicitor Report, Jeff Millen, Solicitor.
Good evening, Supervisors. Another small report, which is always good news from your legal advisor. So I'd just like to thank you for the appointment for the year and wish everybody a happy new year.
Thank you, Jeff. And Rob, Administration Zoning.
I figured, you knew the Steelers kickoff was coming up and you just wanted to skip my report, so I wasn't going to say anything. Good evening, Supervisors. 2021 sure seemed to fly by, and I wanted to hit on a few noteworthy projects and activities that occurred in the township. Our roadway system saw an extensive paving program, which included resurfacing of Cutter, Baco, Brooks Road, along with Culver, Peninsula Drive, Dean Ave, Elk Street, Patricia Drive, and Ridge Park, as well as the vacationing of roadways around the Smuckers plant to Smuckers, freeing us from maintenance responsibilities. We added a new F-550 dump truck to the road department fleet, sold multiple parcels of township land that was not being utilized and is now back on the tax rolls. A new roof was installed over the township garages. Finally, late in December, we were able to begin the upgrade to the municipal building electrical system. That's about half completed. It seems to be going well. All these projects were completed in a sound financial manner that allowed the township to put $25,000 into the capital reserve accounting years now. 2022 seems like it'll be another exciting year in Vernon Township between township projects and upcoming commercial developments. We will once again be having an aggressive paving program in our road department, and we eagerly await the delivery of our new 2022 International dump truck to be added to our fleet. It has been built. It is now waiting to be sent to the dealership, and then it will be sent to be outfitted, but it has been built. So we're making progress. Finally, around the building, we will continue the electrical upgrades as well as the ADA accessibility project starting in the next few weeks. At our parks, we look forward to widening and repaving of the Roach Park walking trail, along with the creation of a dog park area, all of which is being funded by CDBG monies. Finally, we continue to see activity and interest in the commercial development in the township. Starbucks is planning a late spring construction of the new coffee shop that was approved last year, and there's heavy interest in several other properties throughout the township. 2022 has all the markings of a great year for Vernon Township. Finally, just a quick thanks. I don't know if anybody noticed, but sometime late on New Year's Day or on the 2nd, the flag at the roundabout became damaged. There was an issue with the halyard and the snap hooks. We were unable to raise or lower the flag. Fortunately, Vernon Central Hose Company helped us out with the ladder truck. It was up there quite a ways, so they were able to get up there with the ladder truck and get the flag down. We're looking at ways to fix it, but I just want to say thank you to the Vernon Central Hose Company And also Bob Weimer, who's in our road department, it was his idea to call the fire department, which is a good thinking on his part, so we appreciate that. And that's my report for the night.
Thank you, Rob. Any questions for Rob? Fritz, any questions?
No, I'm good.
Okay, thank you. Want to make sure we're still having it. So that does it for our reports. New business, motion to approve resolution 2022-01, employees' contribution to the uniform and non-uniform pension plans for 2022. This is the same as
Yes, same as yours.
motion?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone not in favor? Thank you. Motion to approve resolution 2022-02, non-uniform employees' wages. We went over these last month and they are in your packet here.
I'll make that motion.
We have a motion
Second.
and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Anyone not in favor? Thank you. Motion to approve resolution 2022-03, cell phone reimbursement for employees. It's in our packet.
So
Move it
moved.
over.
Second.
The motion and second, all in favor? Aye. Anyone not in favor? Thank you. Motion to renew Conneaut Lake Ambulance Service and Summit Township Fire Department agreement for services to township residents.
So moved.
Motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Anyone not in favor? Thank you. Motion to approve Vernon Township meeting dates for 2022, which go back to the first Thursday as we stand right now. The meeting dates, I'm going to read them off, will be February 3rd, March 3rd, April 7th, June 5th, June 2nd, July 7th, August 4th, and September 1st, October 6th, November 3rd, and December 1st. The year-end meeting will be held on Thursday, December 22nd at 4 p.m. and the reorganizational meeting on Tuesday, January 3rd, 2023, followed by the January regular meeting. The auditor reorganizational meeting will be held on Wednesday, January 4th, 2022. So, we have a motion to approve those dates?
So moved.
Motion?
Second.
And a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anyone not in favor? Thank you. Motion to approve resolution 2024-04, 2022-04. Update to non-uniform personnel policy manual job description for road foreman and senior operator. Motion?
I'll make it.
The motion?
Second.
The motion and a second?
A little discussion.
Sure.
I have a problem with the position for the road foreman. It looks like he's got all the responsibility, and it almost looks like the township manager is going to micromanage the road department, as I read this.
As I understand, it didn't really change a lot.
I have a question. As far as disciplinary action, will the road foreman have the ability to write somebody up if they fail to meet their job description requirements? Or has he lost that power?
If you look under job summary, so section 2 job summary, it says the foreman is responsible for reporting to the manager of the status of all projects, any repairs or damaged equipment, and disciplinary actions within the department. So he is to report disciplinary actions within the department to the township manager.
That's a yes then. He has ability to write somebody up?
And he needs to report it to the township manager if that.
I want a yes or no. Does he have the ability to write somebody up? That's my question.
Yes.
Okay. I just want to have that documented, that he has that power and that ability.
Yep, that's what's in there on the job summary.
Okay, because just getting all the ducks in a row.
We also need to understand that it is actually in our policy that first it's verbal and then it's written up. You don't just write somebody up without.
Oh, I agree. I understand that.
Okay, well,
I just wanted to make sure that he still had a ability.
okay. I just want to make sure
There was
it's
no-
understood that there's a process also.
Thank you.
Okay? Yes, sir. So, I need,
We have a motion second, right?
yes, and
Yes.
Gary asked, so, all in favor?
Aye.
Anyone not in favor? Okay. There's no old business. Upcoming meetings, February 3rd, 2022. Supervisors work session will be at 6:30 PM, and then followed by the monthly meeting at 7:30 PM. This time we'll have our supervisors' comments. We'll start with you this evening, Greg. Thank you.
A whole lot. I'd like to welcome Dave. He's a pretty familiar face around here, so.
Thank you.
Nothing like having a celebrity on the board. Basically, thank 23 for going out their ladder truck and getting the flag down and things like that. That's about all I have.
Okay, Gary?
I'd like to wish everybody a happy new year, the entire year. I hope you're having a good time, have a great life, and be careful with the snow coming. We're finally going to get some, but just be careful when the snow hits. That's all.
Dick?
Thanks, Mr. Chairman. I really didn't mention much throughout the course of the discussion we had tonight and all the appointments, so I just wanted to make sure it went pretty quick, just like Robbie and I kick off myself. But I have a couple of things I really wanted to say. It's my very first meeting. First of all these people that we nominated to these positions, from the code enforcement people, operators, sewage engineers, attorneys, I've really had the good fortune to work with most of them, and they're just wonderful people. And I wanted to say thank you for all your hard work, for everything you do for this community. It's people like this that help make our community be what it is today. And my hat just goes off to them, because I haven't been around for a couple of years since I retired, and a lot of them are the same people, and the same people volunteering and being on our boards, our water authorities and sewer authorities and things of those nature, and they do such a wonderful job that I really wanted to say thank you. The second thank you I want to say is thank my fellow board members for welcoming on the board. I'm really looking forward to it. Most importantly, I really want to thank all the people that came out and voted. Not only the people that voted for me, but the people that voted for Don and JJ and Mr. Kaltenbaugh. Thank you for going out and exercising your right. You're the people that help make this township the way that it is, and stay with it, and tell your neighbors and tell everybody. A lot of things going on in the world today about our electoral system, our democracy, and we need to stand tall to make sure that people get out and vote. And God bless you, King. I remember him for years. Would come in right before the election. Gary will remember him. They always get up and just go, hey, go out and vote. And I always appreciated that. I always thought that was, really a nice thing, and hopefully people will follow through with it. And with all that, I promised Kevin I wouldn't be too long. So thank you, and I'm really looking forward to being on this board. I have a couple projects in the back of my mind that I'd really like, some goals and some objectives I'd like to accomplish this upcoming year, and I'll go over those at another day. But thank you.
Thank you, Dave. How about you, Fritz?
Just to welcome Dave to the board. And great working with him again. Now that he's up on the platform versus down on the floor. And then also I wanted, before I left town there, I was down at Harbor Freight. to welcome those guys to Vernon Township. That's a nice store. We're fortunate to have them take up that space down there and fill it out, and I wish them a lot of luck in their business there. And the last thing, just Happy New Year to everybody. And Vernon's looking good for the new year, and we'll keep it moving that direction. And that's all.
Great. Thank you, Fritz. I just wanted to also, to thank everyone for their being on the authorities and boards. It's really wonderful that so many people come out to help the township. Thank Armstrong for being here, and wish everybody Happy New Year. With that, I'd like to have a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second?
Motion and second, meeting adjourned. I don't want to bang that on you, Fritz.
Keep warm down there, Fritz.